Okay, now one of the questions that's asked most often is because of what you see on these points here, even though it shows that the Levasol 310 is a little more effective on the heavy oil than the Surfisol 315. We'd like to show you a little way to demonstrate that, and to do that we're going to apply the heavy oil on one side of the plate, and we're going to apply the heavy oil at the same time on the other side, and then we're going to spray them both, and you'll see how the Surfisol 315 doesn't perform quite as well as the Levasol. You'll see how the Levasol does work, and it frees it all up. So we'll put a little oil on. Remember, always when you are putting anything on the plate, you have to put the product you're going to clean very thinly on there. Otherwise, you can't show really the effectiveness of the product. So we're going to put that on there, and again, when it goes on, it looks like it's really black. We'll try and make it as even as possible. That should be a light brown so that you'll be able to get the effectiveness of it, and we'll try and do the other one exactly the same, with the same amount of oil here. Get a little more oil. One thing about that won't spill because it is very heavy oil. I'd say that's about the same. You saw that I used the same product. And now we're going to take a plate, keep them separate, and we're going to spray each one.
Again, remember, we have 10% of the bullet, and for Levasol 310 it's 50% when it's come to heavy oil. It means that Surfisol is less compared to a Levasol, which work better.
I'll move that over. Move the plate paper over. Okay, you want to spray that one? Okay, we're going to spray it now. Remember, that's the sprayed with the Levasol, and this was sprayed with the Surfisol 315. You can see the Levasol starting to work. It's just those little spatulas are working very effectively to release that product from the plate. I guess the thing that we really try and get across to people is time is your best friend here, and you just let the product, apply the product, and let it do its work. You see the Surfisol is starting to work here, but when we go to rinse that, you'll see the difference in the two products, and we're actually the time that's on there is actually the time that you see. We haven't cut the camera off at all. So if we will just try this now, we'll see that this one was a Levasol. I'll take my other finger and I'll try this. And then we're going to take our pressure washer and be able to show you exactly what happened here. You have absolutely no residue here where the Levasol was, and the Surfisol didn't quite perform. Now we have to be careful here because the Surfisol is an extremely good product. Where its strength is in carbon. We're going to show you that. Also, it is very effective with protein, animal stains, any kind of grass stains, vegetable stains, wine, and all of that kind of thing. The Surfisol is totally free rinsing. It's a water-based product, and it's a super product.